Wolford. New information tonight on that deadly shooting early yesterday afternoon when a gunman opened fire at the Las Vegas Athletic Club on Rainbow near the intersection of Vegas Drive. Officers responded to the LVAC just after 1:30 after reports of shots fired. When they arrived, officers confronted the gunman and shot him as he ran out the door. He later died at the hospital. When officers went into the gym, they found 3 shooting victims. One died at the scene. The other 2 were rushed to the hospital, one in critical condition. A 4th person drove to the hospital on their own. Wow. Police are still trying to determine a motive for the shooting, but witnesses told News 3 the gunman may have had some kind of altercation with staff before the shooting. Earlier today, LVAC confirmed that the man who was killed was Edgar Quinones, a 15-year employee of the gym. LVAC released a statement saying, in part, they're praying for his friends and family, and Quinones will be deeply missed. One person wounded in the shooting had just started going to LVAC after taking a break from the gym. News 3's Ambar Rodriguez is there live with more on his story. Ambar.
John, Tiffin says he was leaving the gym when he heard a loud bang, but says he just thought it was someone dropping heavy weights. Tiffin says by the 3rd loud bang, he was knocked to the ground. Take a listen.
I heard another boom, and I was like, okay, that's 2. And I'm like, wow, they dropped a lot of weights. I'm like, well, okay. And then the 3rd boom knocked me forward and knocked me to the ground. I was completely I was like, what the heck? And I put my hand back there, and I had blood on my hand, and I was like, whoa.
John Tiffin says after being knocked to the ground, a teenager who he does not know ran by and told him something was happening and they needed to get out. He says the teen helped him up and they both ran out of the building.
Oh, damn.
There's pedestrian people out there, and they were like, hey, are you okay? And I go, I don't know, something hit me in the back, man, I don't know. And they were like, okay, so they pulled up my tank top, and they go, you got shot. And I'm like, I got what?
Tiffin says he was shot twice.
Whoa.
He says doctors told him one bullet went into his hip and then exited, and a second bullet went into his back and got stuck in a muscle.
I just did a nice chest and back workout, and my back muscles, I guess, were really tight from that. So when I got hit, the bullet lodged right into the muscle, and it didn't go in. It almost got the organs, but it didn't.
This nigga Superman. Hey, y'all better get in the gym, bro, for real. Not to make any funniness of this situation, but it seemed like Buddy ass bulletproof. Hey, like he just said, he just did back. He got shot in the back, and the bullet got stuck in the muscle. I've never heard of nothing like that. So you telling me this man can take bullets? It didn't hit the organ, it got stuck in the muscle. Usually a bullet will tear through the muscle. You hear me? I'm glad this man survived.
That's what threw me to the ground, because I guess the initial, if it would have just went through me, that would have been, that would have been it.
He says he witnessed the suspect come out of the gym, and officers asked him to put his weapon down. He says when he didn't comply, police shot him and then put him in handcuffs.
Facts.
Tiffin says although he is in pain, he won't let getting shot keep him down.
I'm a go-getter. I'm not really one for laying down constantly.
Wow. That's amazing.
Now he says when the scene was cleared, he was taken to the hospital by an ambulance which responded to the scene yesterday. And tonight, Steve, the athletic club is using its sign to thank all of the first responders who responded yesterday afternoon to this shooting. A sweet message, but another heartbreaking incident in our community.
Hey, man, that's nuts. That's nuts. That makes me mad because I'm a gym goer myself. And I'm an advocate gym goer. I go all the time, actually. I go at least 4 to 5 times a week, minimum. And certain things like this is funny because I think this way too, because I'm Pro 2A, and I'm always thinking like, man, what if somebody, because usually when I'm working out, it's probably the most unarmed time that's the most time that I'm unarmed, is when I'm working out, right? And sometimes my mind thinks, because I'm very analytical, my mind thinks like, what if, just what if? Because people get into it at the basketball court and everything all the time. You get some people, they get to fighting over weights and shit and spots. Like, oh, you taking too long. I was just at the gym the other day, and 2 dudes was fighting in front of me over the treadmill. And I'm like, damn, who gonna start swinging? Whole time, somebody could pull out a gun. And then I get nervous a little bit when I start seeing gym bags, even though everybody got one. Who got the gun in there? You know what I'm saying? When you're in the rack, somebody got a gun. Just assume it because it's true. You know, there's times I went to parties at night and shit. I'm just something like, man, nobody pat me down in this motherfucker, so I know I ain't the only one in here with one. You know what I'm saying? You know, when saying goes to a gym, you walk in the gym, ain't no metal detectors in the gym. You can walk right in the gym with a gun. Now, everybody got their gym bag with them. That shit make me nervous for real. Make me want to keep one on me while pumping iron. You know what I'm saying? Keep the iron while pumping iron. You hear what I'm saying? You can never be too safe in this world because you get little dumb people like this that think it's okay to come and shoot at innocent people. These are people that actually doing well with themselves, doing really good at with life, and you just come in there and try to ruin their life because your life is upset. No, go somewhere else. Go do yourself. You know what I'm saying? Off yourself. Don't harm these people. I'm glad the officers. It seemed like the officers got there immediately. Like, man, it seemed like he only let off like 4 shots for real. By the time he let off 4 and walked to the door, officers there to pop him already. Hey, that's what I like to hear. You hear me? That's what I like to hear. They at the door. They waiting for him to come out already. Put the gun down. Not gun down. Headshot. And see, this is the thing about the officers too. Man, don't let me become an officer, man. Everybody, hey, they getting popped. And I ain't trying to keep them alive. You hear me? Straight bodies, hey, send a mask. I'm not playing because you would think, because now he's a lot like, okay, they say he died, right? He died because of the injuries, but he made it to the hospital. That's good. They did their job. But he didn't make it. Okay, cool. Good, because we don't need people like that in our community. Shooting at innocent people. But this dude at the gym that got shot, this looked like a 40-something-year-old man for real. You telling me he's stopping bullets with his muscles? He probably got shot. The one went through, the other one stopped the muscle. He like, damn, what the? He didn't even realize he got shot. That's how much he pumping. That's why you got to stay in this gym. Now I'm gonna correlate this to an unrelated situation. The time, what's his name? Kevin Hart. He got in a car accident, and they almost, I think his neck or something got a little injured. But Kevin Hart works out all the time. I think that was the only reason that kept him from being a paraplegic for real, because he's fit, because he stays in the gym. So for those people that's out there, be cautious of your surroundings. When y'all hear big booms, keep the music down to a certain extent so you can hear. If you hear something, just look. I know every time I hear a big pop, I don't care what I think it is, I'm searching. I'm searching for anybody, there's quick movements, anything. Because I don't, it could be an easy death, you know what I'm saying, if you're not paying attention. It seems like this guy that got shot wasn't paying attention, but he heard it. He had no clue what was going on, but he heard it, and then he got a little suspicious. Before he knew it, he got hit. But good thing he worked on back that day. You know what I'm saying? He turned himself into damn near Superman. So, like, if we can stop bullets with our muscles and shit, that means everybody should be getting into the gym for real. That's how I think about the situation. But at the end of the day, this is horrible. That somebody gonna come in a gym to start shooting people because you mad. You know what I'm saying? Open and shut case. The dude died. So there's no more to investigate other than everybody else bring their gun now. That make me nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm not advised you bring your gun. It literally says no guns at the gym. But he obviously came in there for an objective. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be worried. Put your head on the swivel while you working out. In and out. That's it. But I'm glad this other guy, he stayed alive. He got shot twice. That boy got shot twice, and he still came out the victor. This video was from 10 hours ago. So I think the shooting was from a day or two ago. So from a day or two ago, he healed up, and he back. You know what I'm saying? That's how God works sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's how, when you keep your body working good, you functioning, then you sometimes you become the victor of a bad situation. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Do you think people should keep their arms on them while they working out? Or do you just think they should lower their volume and keep their head on the swivel and just duck down and get out? Because this could be a bad situation. What if somebody was in there armed too? They could have stopped this guy quicker than the cops stopped him. But I'm glad the cops got to him quick. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, please. And don't forget to like for the YouTube algorithm. And one more thing, don't forget to subscribe to your boy Angelo Savage. I'm out. Peace.